Wolfsson with Home Care Magazine. I'm here today at Medtrade in Atlanta, and I've got Jeff Matus from Convexity Scientific with me, and he's going to talk a little bit about the Flyp Nebulizer. How long has the Flyp been around now, Jeff?
We launched at Medtrade Spring in 2018, so it's been about a year and a half. And just under 10,000 people have received the device and are using it today.
That's great. And then do you have anything new going on with it that you're showing off today?
Extremely new. We have an all-new version of Flyp Nebulizer that we're actually launching at the show today. It's the product of about a year of development work addressing user feedback and comments that we've had since we've been in the marketplace. So, exciting day for us. We've had some great traffic at the booth, and a new picture of the device is right behind us.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about what has changed with the Flyp.
Oh, there's a lot of changes. The first thing I'll say is what hasn't changed. And what hasn't changed is the simplicity of use, the consumer-focused design, and that fill, click, breathe convenience that our consumers know and like. So what has changed is we've taken everything and we've made it a little bit easier. So which we thought was going to be hard to do. First, starting with filling the device with medication. The medication reservoir is larger. Larger medication reservoir, much easier to open up and close down. Also comes off with a magnet attachment for ease of cleaning or replacement. We recommend a replacement every 3 months or so, or as needed depending on frequency and volume of use. We've made the power button bigger, which, believe it or not, is an impactful feature for those that have dexterity compromise or just want something that's a little bit softer touch. So it's a nice, easy power button to turn on and off. And then again, what hasn't changed is the fill, click, breathe operation. So the device is still as easy to use as fill, click, and breathe.
So how do you charge it?
Flyp is charged via a micro USB port. So the user will just open this up, put the micro USB plug in here, which is included in the box, and charge it up. It takes about 90 minutes to 2 hours to recharge from a full battery drain. One thing we also changed for this version is we've extended the battery life. Prior, we would say you get 8 to 10 treatments between recharge cycle, and with the new version, consumers can experience to get about 15 uses between recharge, which is enough for a few days of travel or on the road without having to go back to the plug.
Is it a reimbursable product for HME providers?
That's an interesting question. It is a reimbursable product for HME providers, meaning that we have access to a HCPCS code. It's E0574, but the reimbursement for that code just isn't there. So most of our providers are using this as an innovative cash item and selling it for a $190 MAP, $199 average selling price, and some is even as high as our $225 MSRP.
So it probably brings people into the shop then.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, one of our goals in the way that we approach the market is educating the consumer. So we do a lot of direct-to-consumer advertising and awareness and outreach and education. And the vision for us is that someone comes into the store aware of the product, asking for it by name. And then I think that also ties back to the clinician's office as well. When someone's diagnosed with COPD or with asthma and they realize that they're going to need to use a nebulizer, that they're asking for Flyp, that they're asking for the brand that's familiar. So we put a lot of resources behind building a strong brand, and it's something that's really important to us, is supporting our dealers to make sure that we're a partner and not just a manufacturer.